why you ask second chance and you got it? Why you don't give a second chance to your dad? That is me. I miss you and I love you with all my heart. And I can't explain, but it's too much for me. I just want you to know that I love you and I miss you. And please, give me a second chance. I really need it. I really do.
Who I see, and guess who I did see?
Nigga, rolling through the city with my nigga.
You know I will.
Hop on one up like they think.
Mr. Hernandez.
Yes,
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
Okay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I know your schedule is a little, not consistent, but I appreciate every time you meet with me.
Okay.
I'm going to keep it simple. I just want to talk to you about what has happened since we last spoke. Last time we spoke, you were doing a DNA test to prove that you were the grandfather of Tekashi's daughter,
Yes.
his second daughter, born to Lena. She was in this place with her, and we did a DNA test, and it came out 99% positive that you are the grandfather, which probably means that Tekashi is the father of her baby.
Yeah.
Of course, we know Tekashi's your son. We were trying to prove the DNA test for his father, for him being the father of the baby.
Okay.
And came out positive, so we know now that he has 2 daughters at least. Okay, what I want to ask you is, what has happened to you and Tekashi since he's been out? Has he reached out to you?
No, at all. Not at all. I'm trying to, any kind of way to be able to get in contact with him, and I can't.
So you've been trying to reach him
Be trying to reach him.
to no success.
No success at all. And
Can I ask who you've contacted?
I got a friend. His name is R. He's a professional, and he's trying to reach at him, be able to reach at him, but he haven't been able to.
Are you aware of what's been going on with him since he's been out?
No, I don't. Not at all.
So the whole time he was incarcerated, he was actually 2 blocks away from you.
Yeah, 2 blocks away from me.
He was right
yeah,
there.
Right there.
Right.
I
mean, he couldn't visit you. You couldn't visit him. So
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. However,
Yeah.
when he got out, he was still in New York. He was in Long Island.
Yes.
So, granted, he couldn't reach out to you because there's people on his back. He was in a very sensitive situation.
Yes.
But since then, I think he's been pretty comfortable. He's been parading around LA, New York, everywhere.
Yeah.
So at this point, it kind of seems that he doesn't want to get in contact with you. Do you feel that way?
I think so.
Why wouldn't he want to get in contact with you?
I don't know. He's kind of mad at me because last time I saw him, he was 13 years old, and I don't know. He's mad at me. I don't know the reason why exactly, but he just don't want to get in contact with me, And he said to me, "It's a little too late." And those words that when I went to the court, it was December, and I went to the court. He was there, and I asked the judge. I raised my hand, and I said, "I'm Tekashi's father, Daniel Hernandez." And he looked at me and he smiled, And then when I went out, the media, the news people, they talked to me, and I said that I feel real sad, saying that Tekashi don't want to know about me.
Okay, so we're gonna get through a bunch of things today. Okay. The first thing I want to talk about is you seem a little weaker than the last 2 times I've seen you. Why do you appear weaker physically and mentally?
I don't have the word to explain the way I feel. It's hard. It's hard for me, and it's depressed.
You're depressed.
Real depressed, and I live in a shelter. You know what I'm saying? And me and my wife, and we're going through a lot of stress.
Okay.
Both of us.
So if I interrupt you at any point, it's not because I want to be rude. It's because the camera battery isn't really the best. So I just want to get through the main points. Now, I know that you have been living in a shelter for a while now.
Yes.
You've been separated from Takashi's biological mother.
Yes.
So you guys are estranged. So you have no contact with either Takashi, his mother, or his brother.
His brother Oscar. No contact.
Oscar,
at all.
okay. If he was here, what would you say to him? What do you want to say to Tekashi 69 and Oscar and the mom?
Did I miss him so much? I mean, I want to be. I want to be close to him, to be able to show that I miss him and that I love him, and that I'm proud of him. That he's, he's in the situation of, that making a lot of money. Being good, being a professional.
He was a very successful artist.
And he is. And I'm proud of him. And I just want to tell him that please give me a chance to get close to you. Because you as the judge, can I please get a second chance?
I was there.
Yes, I was there. And I heard what he said to the judge, can I please get a second chance?
So Tekashi.
And now why you ask a second chance and you got it, why you don't give a second chance to get that is me. I miss you and I love you with all my heart. And I can't explain, but it's too much for me. I just want you to know that I love you and I miss you. And please, give me a second chance. I really need it. I really do.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to make this emotional. Trust me. I just want to put the information out there so he can actually access it. Personally, I don't think he's seeing these videos. I don't think these videos are coming up to his name. My videos don't get too many views. A lot of my videos get stolen, reshared. They take the tags out of the video and they put it up as theirs. So I don't think that Tekashi is seeing these videos. I don't want you to be sad. I don't know, but my guess is he just doesn't know how to reach you. Okay? I want this video to be shared as much as possible. I want this video to get to him. I have no way of getting to him. You're my closest contact to Tekashi. You and his second baby moms. So that's why I keep contacting you. Do you know that there's a documentary out right now about Tekashi on Hulu?
No.
So there's a documentary out right now and you're featured in it. So you're in this documentary. You're being interviewed outside the courthouse when I interviewed you. I asked you several questions. I actually gave up my seat to you in the courtroom to sit closer to him. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
So trust me, I have your best interest at heart. I'm not trying to do anything sneaky or anything like that. I just want to, I don't know. I guess I want to showcase what's going on behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Okay? The media picks up the big news. He's out, he's in, snitch, this and that. A lot of people don't know who you are. A lot of people have doubts about you. I'm reading my comments. A lot of people think that you're only there to take his money. Okay? You're his biological father, regardless of what you're there for. And I don't want to put my input into this, but you're his biological father.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Who have you contacted besides me and the second baby moms? What about Sarah, the first one? Have you spoken to her?
To
His first baby moms.
the one that came to me, the one that came.
No, not that one. The other one.
The other one, no, I don't know.
So nobody from his camp wants to talk to you.
No.
And you talking to nobody from his camp.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna try my hardest to get this to him. If it doesn't get to him, then it doesn't get to him. But at least people will know what's going on behind the scenes, and that's the most important thing, just to get the information out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You said earlier you had Hunter's disease in the car.
Yes, I got.
Can you explain what that is?
It's a disease. Hunter's disease is it's like a damn energy of in my body.
So you have nerve damage where your energy is zapped. You said
I just turn off like a light. You turn off the lights, no power, it goes off. Right? And me is the same thing. When it comes disease, it just comes and it hit me. I just drop like dead in the floor
You just
without
drop.
knowing that I did. You know. That
So you're saying that since we last spoke, this is activated and you're in worse condition basically.
yes,
You're in a very bad condition.
yes,
Okay.
yes, I am.
Just for the interest of full disclosure, he did take his time coming to the car. I'm guessing that's why you find it hard to move around.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
alright.
yes. I be shaking and everything that I have in my hand or whatever. I just drop it because it just come to me. You know, it's nerve damage. You know, real strong. You know, when it hit me, I don't know when it's coming. It just happened, and I know this has to be because my son. You know. And all the
Do you think
depression.
do you think it's your condition, your depression, and the fact that you missed Takashi that's making this disease activate and become worse?
Yes, no doubt about it. I don't have no doubt about that.
Did you think he was gonna reach out to you when he got out? Because I remember in the courtroom when he got on
I was happy.
When he got on
that
the-
he got out because
when he got on stand in the courtroom, he actually brought your name. He brought you up. You know, he told the Judge Engelmeyer, that he hasn't seen his dad since he was a little kid. He didn't know you were in the room at that time. That was when you raised your hand. I turned around, I saw you, and I told you to sit in front of me, because I was the closest to the defendant's table.
yes,
I think he gave the judge the impression that when he got out, he would try to reconcile, several things. I guess he never said that he was going to contact you, to be honest, to be fair. But a lot of people got that impression that, okay, his dad is out. He's going to come out, do the right thing. He's going to meet with his daughters, multiple, both of his daughters, both of his baby mothers.
yes,
And I guess that the fact that he came out and he started continuing the trolling that he was doing before that got him in jail, it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. It shocked a lot of people, surprised a lot of people, surprised me. Okay. So I just wanted to see if, the reason was because he just didn't know where you were. If that's the case, we can say that we know that you're in Queens. Okay? If you don't want me to put that out there, I'll just take it out the video.
No, put it
Okay,
on.
but that's what I'm gonna say. You're in Queens, New York.
Long Island City, Queens, New York. Yes,
Great.
I am.
So if
I'm
he
in-
wants to reach out to you, I'm pretty sure this would be the definitive video he can seek.
There you go.
I'm not hard to reach.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Long Island City, New York, in shelter.
I'm just gonna.
52, 34.
If anyone from his
99.
camps reaches out to me for your number, I'm gonna give it to them. Okay.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you beforehand, so you know if I ever give anybody your number.
Yes, I'll give you right now. I'll give it to you right now.
Okay.
That way.
Look in the camera and give it
Yeah.
to Takashi.
Yes, Takachi. My name is but it's I live in a shelter, 5234 Van Dam Street, and it's a couple shelter, and I live there with my girl for a while, and my number is 347-239 48 60 48 48 74. I'm sorry, 347-239-4874. That's my phone number. And I got another number that is 347 765 9809. Please contact me, please. I really need that issue, that you be able to contact me. That would be the happiest day of my life if I hear from you. That you call me and you say, Papi, I'm Takashi. Let's talk. Or whatever. Curse me out. I don't care. But call me. I really need it. Please. Thank you.
Every son needs his father. That I can say. Every son needs his father. Sometimes they're not old enough to know, or not old enough to recognize that they need to reconcile with you. He's probably still mad at you. He has resentment towards you. Okay? I don't know who's in his ear at this point or who he's listening to, if he has any positive influences in his life. it's gonna be impossible for either of us to know. But I can tell you that eventually he's gonna either reach out to you or he's gonna regret it. Okay? So don't be too worried. Try to keep yourself healthy. Honestly. I'm seriously giving you the best advice I can give you. You're clearly like you're worse physically and mentally since I saw you. Okay? It's not an act. I see it. I see it. You're walking different. You need to be held up. Like you were pretty energetic the first time I met you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's only been what? How long has it been? Months? Not even a year?
I feel it's been like 3 or 4 months ago.
Like 6 or 7 months ago.
Okay, so it's not like you aged 7 years. You were pretty bouncy the first time I saw you. You were pretty alive in your speech. You were laughing. You were happy. You know.
Yeah.
You were joking, and now it's just this is a much sadder interview than I had ever imagined. I did not expect this to be this sad, and I understand why it is. I understand why it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that regardless what happens from this point on, people can just move on and just treat this as a punctuation mark. This is just a punctuation mark on what's going on. I personally think he will reach out to you. He doesn't even reach out to me. Okay, I'll blurt out your number just because this is going on the internet and you don't want a million people calling your number. Okay, but I am not hard to reach. I'm really not. Emezy on the track. EMEEZYONTHETRACK. That's my Instagram. Emezy on the track.
Okay.
I'm not hard to reach. Just contact me. I'll give you Mr. Hernandez's senior's number. Okay, and his contact. I'll even drive you there myself. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hernandez.
Thank you.
It's my last song, man. For real, man. I'm sick of this shit. Still music gang, still music planning, still run New York.
I'm not singing no more, I let my nuts talk. So I can take the mask and the gloves off. So I can take the mask and the gloves off. Got a Nina in a car door. They think that I'm hardcore. I only care about the niggas that I fall for. Karma and a lot more. Got them calling me a narco. See you running in a circle. You ain't with it, got the fuck up on my circle. Midnight, I was driving with my eyes closed, doing 50 miles down the motherfucking. I almost died, nigga. Uh-oh, 1-4, got some squares in your circle. My fault, I ain't used to Urkels. Kid go see me, cause I taught him how to work. But this ain't for my rap niggas, it's for my trap niggas. Yeah, they pussy good, but the money wanna track niggas. For them racks, killers on your back. Monkeys going apes, my gorillas gonna attack. I know, when it's all said and done, I'ma be the one with the motherfucking gun. And you gon' be the one screaming, no, big time, big motherfucking pawn, Not singing no more, I let my nuts talk. So cocky, took the mask and the gloves off. So cocky, took the mask and the gloves off. Got a Nina in a car. It's in a car. They think that I'm hardcore. I only care about the niggas that I fall for. Karma and a lot more. Big chops, but you better learn park. You better learn park. All my settings on hardcore. I'm never gone cardboard. I'm rocking on like Paramore. Shooting with the 4-4. Money, what is all for? Chopping up the valve. I'm a junior, still a sophomore. Alien, alien. Maybe 2, maybe 10. For the racks, killers on your back. Monkeys going apes, my gorillas gonna.
Whatever. You know, curse me out. Okay. But told me. You know, I really need it. Please. Thank you.
Every son needs his father. That I can say. Every son needs his father. Sometimes they're not old enough to know or not old enough to recognize that they need to reconcile with you. He's probably still mad at you. He has resentment towards you. Okay? I don't know who's in his ear at this point or who he's listening to. If he has any positive influences in his life, it's going to be impossible for either of us to know. But I can tell you that eventually he's gonna either reach out to you or he's gonna regret it. Okay? So don't be too worried. Try to keep yourself healthy. Honestly. I'm seriously giving you the best advice I can give you. You're clearly like you're worse physically and mentally since I saw you. Okay? It's not an act. I see it. I see it. You're walking different. You need to be held up. Like you were pretty energetic the first time I met you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's only been what? How long has it been? Months? Not even a year?
I feel it being like
Yes,
3
3
months,
years.
3 or 4 months ago.
Like 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay, so it's not like you aged 7 years. You were pretty bouncy the first time I saw you. You were pretty alive in your speech. You were laughing. You were happy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you were joking, and now it's just this is a much sadder interview than I had ever imagined. I did not expect this to be this, and I understand why it is. I understand why it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that regardless what happens from this point on, people can just move on and just treat this as a punctuation mark. This is just a punctuation mark on what's going on. I personally think he will reach out to you. He doesn't even reach out to me. Okay, I will blurt out your number just because this is going on the internet and you don't want a million people calling your number. Okay, but I am not hard to reach. I'm really not. Emeezy on the track. EMEEZYONTHETRACK. That's my Instagram. Emeezy on the track.
Okay.
I'm not hard to reach. Just contact me. I'll give you Mr. Hernandez's senior's number, okay, and his contact. I'll even drive you there myself. Thank you, Mr. Hernandez.
Thank you.
Don't get up then.
17 minutes.
You got knocking.
He even knows the difference. And he don't even know you. And he knows the difference. He's doing real bad, man. Real bad.
I see it.
He's suffering. It's not fair.
That's your son. He's gonna reach out to you. He misses you. There's no way he doesn't miss you. That's your son. You know. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did you guys stop speaking? What happened? Like what separated you from Tekashi?
No, the thing is, I'm 15. Like when I'm 15,
Mm-hmm.
People wanna something, I don't know, but they wanna hurt her
Mm-hmm.
some kind of way, and then we took off from the place that we was living at.
In Brooklyn.
You know, yeah. And now we went to a friend's house, and we stayed in the friend's house for a while. And then from there, we went to a old man named Robert Davis,
Mm-hmm.
and he still live in a project place, and he lived in the 21st floor, 21A, and we stay with him, for a little while.
Can I speak frankly to you? I think Tekashi thinks you abandoned him. I think he thinks that you abandoned him. He was a little kid when you left. He was a 13-year-old kid.
Yeah.
You know? I
Yeah.
think he thinks you abandoned him. And even if you didn't think that, it's going to be easy to convince a kid like that you don't care about him. Think about it. He's in there with his mom. He has his mom's voice in his ear. He doesn't have your voice in his ear. So whatever his mom tells him, he's going to believe. And I'm not saying his mom is lying to him, because that is still a 13-year-old kid you left, and his brother. That's going to be hard for her to take care of him. But you said there are people that were coming after you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been out of jail this whole time, or did you go
He
to?
was in jail.
I was
Okay.
in jail these 6 years.
At what age was Tekashi when you were in jail? What years were you in jail? Can I ask you?
He was like, I think he was 6,
So-
4, 5, or 6 years.
Okay, so from when he was 5 to when he was 13,
yeah,
you were in jail.
yeah,
You know he's telling people that you're dead, right? He's
Do that.
telling people that you're dead.
can't be because
Is it his stepfather that died?
I think he's
Yes,
talking about his
his
stepfather.
stepfather.
His stepfather is the one
Not
that died, not me.
He calls
You know what I'm
him
saying? He
dad.
said he thinks that his stepfather is his dad.
Yes.
He thinks his stepfather's his dad.
He was
Yeah.
dad, and he was a stepdad. Instead,
Okay. What? Can I ask you a question? When is the last time you actually spoke to him?
Wow. Last time I spoke to him was I think he was 13.
That's the last time you exchanged words with
13
Tekashi.
was- 13 was the last time I saw him. Yeah, 13. Yeah.
Right now, you just want to speak to him. That's all you want.
Yes.
Let me talk to you.
I don't care about the money. I don't care about none of that.
A lot of people think you do. A lot of people think it's all about
No,
money.
I don't care about that. I just care to be my son, say be with him, close, what I'm saying? And that's it, And look forward to be able to call him every time, and build a relationship.
Yeah. He's
More
still a young
stronger.
kid. He's a young kid.
Yeah.
Maybe you're better off reaching out to Oscar. Okay? Because this is a lot of conversation about Tekashi. You have two sons. Okay?
Yeah,
Is Oscar the older one?
Oscar's the old one.
Maybe you're better off reaching out to Oscar. He's more mature anyway. Okay?
Yeah.
He doesn't have all that attention surrounding him. So maybe he's just easier to reach out to. Talk to him. Tekashi may not understand. That's a kid who everybody wants something out of. Everyone wants something from him.
Yeah.
My YouTube popped because of his name. Okay? I was following the case not because it's Tekashi, but because it was a very interesting case to me. Okay?
Yeah.
There's a whole group out of Brooklyn just got taken out in one fell swoop. Okay? It was just an interesting case, period. But just because of his name, my YouTube and my Instagram blew up a little bit. So I'm not giving him credit for my success or the success I'm going to have, but the Tekashi effect is a very real effect. So people do want something from him, right? Called cloud chasers, right? So maybe your best bet is reaching out to Oscar. Try to talk to Oscar. That's an older brother. That's someone who understands. That's someone who probably remembers you more than Tekashi does. Oscar probably remembers you more than Tekashi does, honestly. If you go how memory goes, okay? So you need to start putting it out there that you miss Oscar too. Okay? I don't know if you miss his mom. I don't know what your relationship is like. I'm not going to ask you. But there's two sons you got. Okay? You got two granddaughters. You can reach out. I don't know if you've been talking to his second baby mama, but I think you have a pretty open line to her. She has your number. I'm pretty sure you have her number. So you could call her sometime, see how your granddaughter's doing. Okay, so maybe that'll let him know that it's not about money, or it's not about just Tekashi. It's about your entire family, down to the granddaughters. Okay?
Yeah.
That's my advice to you. I think that everything's gonna work out just because I'm an optimistic person.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And if you need to call me, just call me, and we'll talk. Okay?
Yeah. But I need a phone of my granddaughter.
Okay, I got you.
Both phones.
I got you.
Yes, both.
I got you. Trust me, it's gonna be different this time. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. So
No problem.
Don't get up. Okay?